I didn't use the color underneath. I'm going to use it. It's not that hard. Just going to slip that out. Slip a little piece back off and lay it on there. Which color? Should I keep with the Mojo color, this color? Or should I go crazy and do something else? I heard you. You said go crazy and do something else. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a flat shader. And I'm going to use that Power Cut. Here's a flat shader. This is an E60 large shader. And they're flat. So they're really good to use if you don't use your finger for highly shimmery products. This is very shimmery. Right in the middle, and then towards the center. You can even go right over that little tear duct. And then just go up a little to kind of blend it in. Don't go to the outer corner with it. Because the outer corner you want to stay dark, not shimmery. Especially older ladies. Do not go shimmery in the outer corner or your hood. Shimmers attract light, so what does that mean? It's going to really... You don't want to go up in here in the crease with a shimmer product, and you don't want to go back here. You stop about 3/4 of the way back, and then you can go up just a hair to blend it into the color above. Actually, you don't have to do that because your eyelid will naturally do that when it closes. That kind of wakes it up. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so we'll get that off. That was a nice color. So far, it's been nothing but good, y'all. We'll see. So, I'm going to go crazy here and use a color I would never use. This is a dark, sparkly green. So what am I going to use? What am I going to use? I think I will actually use a liner brush, which I don't typically do. And this is a liner brush from the Sheath line. I think I'm even going to use my own little spit because I do not share makeup palettes. And I'm going into this color right here. It's called Trickery. See, it sounds like they're investigating a crime or something. And I'm going right through the lashes, not under them, but literally starting out here and going through them. That's how you get your liner that close. Turn it around the other way and go not all the way in, but just a little further in, right where the lashes stop. And go back over it and going out. By the way, y'all, unfortunately, I also have a little skin tag there. So now I'm going to go out right where the eye lashes in and go out. Just follow them out to here. And make a little wing. Just a little bit of a wing. And I'm going to go ahead and put the same color on the top as my liner. And since I'm using a liner brush and everything, why not? I still do just little dashes. There we go. All the way into the lashes, not all the way into the tear duct for this color. Get right down at the lashes real good so that you can't see any of that shiny product in between. I think that actually, make sure you connect right here, y'all. I think it looks fun. It sure does. It's a little bit of a wide wing I did, but you know, whatever. So just make sure you do the same thing on the other side. There. Right down at the lash, right down at the lash, right down at the lash, fill in. It's just a touch of color, if you'll notice. We're not doing a lot. And only to where the lashes stop. When you do powder, it's not such a dramatic line, so it's kind of actually cooler, to be honest. I'm going to make sure that comes down to connect. And we're going to do that lower lash line. Right through the lashes. See how I'm going through them? Then switch it the other way and go from where the lashes are back out. And then again, make sure it connects. You don't want a line here and then a line there. You want it to connect. looks fun. I like it. What do y'all think? I feel like it's pretty. It's subtle. Powder is a lot more subtle than, obviously, a liquid line. Now, if you wanted an evening wear look and really wanted to do this up, do a very thin black liner over this. Y'all want to see that? I can do it. We can do that. Put this back in its little protective case, which I do like. So I will use a very thin liner, almost, you know, undetectable. Wiping this brush off first. And so I'm using my DHC Liquid Eyeliner EX. And this is from the Pro line, Perfect Pro line. And it is an actual brush. It is not a sponge felt tip. It is a very, very fine brush. The only other one that I found so far that really does the same thing, and do very tip in only. Look how thin that is. And stay right against the eyelashes. And the reason is you don't want to destroy this beautiful green color you just put on. You're just reinforcing. And I'm going a little further in with the product. See, it's just reinforced it a little. That's all. Same thing over here. Don't go to where the tip is, right in front of it. You're just reinforcing it. You're not rebuilding it. Dang. It got a little wiggly because my skin's crepey, y'all. Again, literally lay this on your lash line and drag it so that you don't get any further up and destroy that beautiful green, because that's not why you're doing this. You're reinforcing the green. That's all. Did it work on both sides? I think it did. Do you see what I mean? How this stops a little short of where that is, but it's not pointy. Hold on. There. There. Yeah, this is good. This is great for very, very, very thin and precise. Liquid Eyeliner EX from DHC. And the old, actually I think she still has it. What's her name? Michelle Phan's line. She kept the name. Do I have it handy? Another one is if you can get where it's just the one in the man eater. I'm not sure if that's actually, oh it is, it's a brush. This is also a brush. So man eater, where it doesn't have the crayon on the other end, that is a brush ending also. And they're almost identical. I don't know if that's a bigger tube, because look how it's a little, this one's taller, the man eater, than the DHC. I love the DHC. Michelle Phan's M-E-M, because it's me backwards. The reflection of me. That's what it was about. She's very creative. I love her. I love her. She was one of the first big YouTubers to make it big, and she got in trouble, I think, because of some music that she put on, and she didn't copyright it right. There's a strict, I don't even, that's why I don't do music. I don't want to take the chance. Y'all, I didn't do my brows. Okay. We'll just use a brow product. What do we got? Is that brow product? I think it is. Yeah, Brow Lift from Charlotte Tilbury. We'll use that. Okay, it has the spoolie on one end, and so in this case I am going to brush through first. And first, always support the under with the product and do your little tail. See that? Then go back and fill in right above where that tail would go up to, and then just backfill. Go in front and back, front and then back, front and then back to where it is. Till you fill it in. I'm going to go kind of light today. Same thing over here. Go underneath. Just support what's there, and then let the little tail, and see the tail? Now go up where the tail would have gone up to. See, so that builds your brow. And then go from here to there. So you're basically making a little line to there. See how I just did a little dotted line? And you just now go back and fill that in. And this brow on me is a little thinner. Actually, I say this one's starting to look thin too, y'all. It all thins out. I'll just warn you guys. Now use your little spoolie brush again and brush straight up. Don't brush through. Just spray straight up like that. If you brush through, you're going to have a big mark above your brow. Okay, and then straight down. Then go back through, backwards, almost backwards, and that makes those little hairs stand up. So see the difference? How that looks a little more, less lined, whereas this looks like actual line. Okay, so we're going to brush up, but don't brush through, brush up. And what you're doing is you're destroying that little line you just made so you can't really see the line. And then brush through it. And then go backward, like I'm going from here to there. Watch. See that? Just stood up your little brow lashes. I think I went a little too high on that side. Hold on, I need to even it up. Look even now, yes. So I got to brush through. And down one, then back the other direction. And just when you go back in the opposite direction on your hairs, it just makes them stand up. Now, if you want them to stay stand up, there is a product you can use. I felt like that barely stayed on, by the way. And I had it yesterday. What did I do with it? It's that little teeny... What did I do with it? Oh, come on. Really? I know I have it. I know I have it. Where is it? Seriously? Okay. I don't know what I did with it. So, you know what? I probably took it into my dressing area, but it's the brow. Gimme Brow. No. Is that what it is? It's got a teensy weensy little brush on it. And it just has product that once you come through, it gets a slight tint, and it also is a slight bit tacky, so it kind of keeps them in place. Now, one thing I will tell you, that as I'm looking at this, I felt there's a few places where I got a little too much highlight.